Hello! Today's video will be split into 3 parts. The first part, the Portaband review. This one specifically. Portaband review, and we'll cut the individual pieces for the tube. The next step, or the next chapter, whatever we're going to call it, will be setup of the welder, welding, which I'm terrible at, so get ready. And then we're going to do cleanup on the tube. And the third chapter, I'm going to cut the tube with the Portaband to finish the Portaband review. Because nothing in my life is simple and I hate everyone. Also, as you can tell by my breath, it's fucking like 20 degrees out here. And I can't turn the patio heater on that I keep to warm this up because I'm out of gas. I'd like to apologize for editing me right now. I didn't plan any of this out, and this video is going to have no continuity. A Portaband is a portable bandsaw. This is the portable version of it. It's a bandsaw. This one's by Bauer. Actually comes in a very nice case. It comes in this case. This is the case it comes in. I have the Hercules 24 TPI blade in it because it doesn't come with a blade anymore. Apparently it did. It sucked so bad they just stopped putting it in there. My simple-minded brain, was able to put the blade in there. So the 100 reviews I've seen online of that the blade is impossible to put in and take out. It's not. It takes patience, which don't worry, I also don't have. This particular model, I've actually used Portabands quite a bit in my life, and normal bandsaws, is actually really light, considering the whole thing is made out of cast aluminum. I think it's aluminum. I don't have. Oh, I do have a magnet. Yeah. Yeah, it's all aluminum. I don't know why I'm talking right now. Let's just cut some shit. If you notice from this point that my camera angles are weird, it's because it's so cold in my garage. The plastic piece that's on the clamp for my camera mount broke. So now I have to do a lot of angles that I don't really want to because I can't clamp to different surfaces in the garage. The Bauer Portaband, or whatever it's actually called, has 5 speeds on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and max. This is max. This is 1. And yes, it's moving about as fast as you sound. It's super slow. I'm assuming it's for super hard materials. I have 4 cuts to make. First piece, second piece, third piece, fourth piece. I will be cutting on 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to try it out like that. Put the stop to it, line it up, and let the weight of the tool do the work. I'd like to point out I am not changing the speed at all. It's doing that itself. So this is on 2. He's a climber. That's 1. Line it up and go. Alright, 3's about as fast as I want to do this. 4 is fucking chewing through this thing. there's metal dust all over the floor. Oh, fuck, shit, sorry. No, it was like that. Oh, so here's the residual burrs from 4. Here's 5. It's about as burry as 4 was. So let's fucking see here quick, huh? Let's see what the burrs are on the bottom of the plate from 5. About the same. It seems like 3 is the best to cut 16 gauge mild steel. But how I'm going to do this is I'm going to make 2 V's out of the material, and then I'm going to corner to corner those together. The first 2 I will weld on the inside of the joint, like that. And then the other 2 I'll be welding outside as I take that V, put another V on it, and then I'll weld right there. And thankfully I have magnets. Tack 1. Oh, that's garbage. I may have welded it to the base plate. Oh, nope, I didn't. And tack 2. Ah, that's a terrible angle for tack 2. It actually separated a little bit, so I will hold it down while I tack it. This is not going to be fun. Tack 2. Yeah, as I suspected. Yeah, I am so bad at this. Why did that separate so much? I bent the plate. That's what happened. All right. I was thinking about doing this in one continuous weld, but I think I'm going to do 2 halves so I can keep the magnets on it and keep it a little bit true. Otherwise, it's just going to fall in on itself. So I'm going to weld from here to until I hit the magnet, and then I'll take both magnets off to finish it off. I'm just going to weld with no magnets. Fuck it. Fuck it. I can see I'm blowing through the material. I would say that means I'm way too hot. Oop. Make sure I'm protected from my dainty arms. And this, folks, is why weld pliers are so important. So you don't touch the hot metal like a dipshit. Yep. Okay, I blew through a lot of places, but after I made my adjustments and turned my wire feed down, or my voltage down, it ended up, that's still fucking hot as shit. All right. Ended up being pretty good. I'm just going to weld up the other one and throw this one on the floor quick so it can cool down quicker. It survived the drop, which was cool. There is so much metal on these magnets. It's almost like magnets hold on to metal. Bizarre. Fucking clean up my murder crime so I at least have a flat spot to work on. I gotta get this between my knees. God, how I wish I could say that about more things in life. That's a fucking smart move. Alright, one in the middle. This voltage seems to be working a lot better. I am on with my foggy fucking hood. That was smart, just rub all that hot metal on my face. This is 16 gauge mild steel that I have somewhat cleaned off. And I am like halfway between B and C on the titanium Easy Flux 125 for amperage or for voltage. And my wire speed is just below 5. So I should probably be moving a little slower, but I'm not getting an incredible amount of spatter. I'm gonna bump that up to an actual 5. Hope it doesn't fuck me. Okay. Oh yeah, that kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. It lines up really well, so I'm going to do that one first. You can hold the metal for attack, just get your hand out of the goddamn way once it starts getting hot. I'm going to have to wrap from the top down on these welds, which hopefully I'm good enough to do. Damn it. Alright, that one's holding. Alright, I punched through really bad in one spot. I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. Yeah, I pinholed the shit out of it, so I'm going to have to, actually I'm just going to try and fill that in. Alright, so as you can tell, it's still fucking freezing cold in here. This is my second weld, outer weld. And I did pretty good, got pretty good penetration. It's very solid. I've thrown it at the ground about 100 times because it angers me. This one is my second pass on the inside one. And as you can see, I had some pretty good bonding in here. I didn't do quite that good. This would have been the end of it, so I think I was going a little too fast, but the rest of it was pretty decent. Here's the first weld on the outside, and it's kind of uniform, but Right there is where I had blown through and I was able to fill it a little bit, so you can see kind of a pinhole down in there. No, I don't want to be your friend on Snapchat. Meh. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea where it came from. And didn't really want to come off anyway. And then this was my first. Remember, you heard me saying I can't. I keep blowing through it. Get off my fucking screen. There we go. That's where I blew through in one spot, and that's my other big blow through. If I cared about this part, I would back weld this with very little voltage and just kind of like fill in all the cracks, but I don't. So that's my review of how good I was able to weld it. Now let's cut this thing apart. We're going to go ahead and cut this on a 4. So that Portaband is pretty much the coolest fucking thing I think I own at this point. Where's my little pointy guy? Here. I hope you can focus, camera. So here's my interior welds. As you can see, I didn't quite get the bonding in I wanted, but I did get pretty good on both of them. It really is nice that this held up. And then had a pretty nice wrap on the outsides too. As you can see, this was the top and I was wrapping down. I would have liked to have pushed this up a little bit more, and I'll work on that next time I do one of these. Weld up into here and then come down instead of just kind of getting to where I need to wrap it to make it a little bit nicer. But yeah, successful day, I'd probably say. Alrighty, here we go. Lighting probably isn't the best. I can't get it to move much though, so. All right, here we go. Where'd that go? Let's go. All right, so here's our results. Oh man, I can't do camera work with shit like this. I really need to get a new arm. That is inside 2. That's the second one I did from the inside. Got pretty good bonding. I got pretty deep on it too, actually. I'm pretty proud of that one. It just looks ugly, but it should hold pretty well. This one is inside 1. Really not as good. Focus. There we go. You can see, you can actually kind of see the different material lines, so I didn't get a good blend in there, but pretty damn good for a welder that cost me 120 bucks or 160 bucks. This is, focus, this is outside, I don't know, it's one of them. As you can see, when I was wrapping from top, which was up here, I was kind of like bringing my pool up and then wrapping it around. I wasn't pulling up far enough, so it all kind of bulged out to one side. That weld should probably hold, but heck, let's do some destructive testing. All right, crush test. I'm very excited to see that neither of my, or none of the 4 welds so far have just catastrophically split open. Oh. Okay. This weld's holding up very well. It's maintaining its shape. It's actually bending right about here. This one as well, holding up pretty well. There's a lot more meat in this one, obviously. That guy, one of them tinged, and I think it's this one. Oh, come on. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, and then that guy. So now I'm just going to go until it explodes, I think. Focus. Yeah, and now you can start seeing this one is, come on, damn it. That one's starting to separate a lot more. But I'm just going to go until it's flat, see what it looks like. I don't think my welds are going to fail. This is such a proud moment for me. None of my welds are failing yet. Holy shit. Yeah, there we go. Now it is. Here, see if I can't. There you go. You can see it's, that one finally went. But yeah, I'm damn proud of that.